This morning, he even locked me out of the bathroom and closet while I was trying to get ready for work. Hi. Hello. Hi.
Hello. I thought you said hello for me. Could you? Hi. Hello.
No.
Hi.
It's McSquiddly, and I'm here with my boyfriend, also Retrobit Distortion.
Yeah, what's up? How you doing?
And so we're going to look at relationship stuff on Reddit. And we're just going to, I don't know, read it and give some advice, maybe?
Sure, yeah, let's go for it.
We're looking at Am I the A-hole stuff, and a lot of these things are like, I slapped a cat the other day.
Is it?
And I kicked a dog. Am I the A-hole? A lot of these things are kind of like that. I'm trying to find ones that are like not as obvious.
Yeah.
Am I the stinky poopy butthole for turning off the internet when my husband didn't do his chores?
Jeez.
What's your first take just on the title? Are you going to say yes or no?
Okay. I'm going to say no because I feel like...
You feel like you're going to be tricked?
Well, I feel like... what is he doing?
Yeah.
You know, what is he doing on the internet? That's all I got.
Am I the a-hole for turning off the internet when my husband didn't do his chores? I, 31 female, am pregnant.
Called it.
Yeah.
Called it. Sorry.
With my first child.
You Dumbledore.
Now that I'm in my second trimester, I'm trying to declutter and get the house ready for the baby. My husband, 32 male, works very, very part-time. She put very part-time.
I mean, she might...
For a family company.
Oh.
And on his day off, I gave him a short list of things to do around the house. Tasks that should have taken about 3 hours in total. The list wasn't anything crazy. Putting away the Christmas Legos. Decluttering... Christmas Legos? I want those. Honey, get out the Christmas.
Future.
Honey, get out the Christmas
That'd be
Legos.
fun, just
you
to
know?
build a tree. Look.
Oh, it's December. Bring out the Christmas Legos.
I would do it.
I'm for it.
That'd be fun.
Decluttering a shelf that has become a mess. Putting blankets into the closet, etc.
All easy things to do. I mean,
when I got home from work, I saw that he'd only put away the Legos. He probably played with them first.
He probably did. No dummy.
Instead of finishing the rest, he had pulled out a bag of candy, which was stored in the Lego. They have a Lego closet?
The future, dear.
How did this happen? Who has a Lego closet?
Money has Lego closets.
Oh my gosh. And I want that.
We put it on the registry. We want Legos.
Oh, that would be so cool. Mm-hmm. That would be
Called
cool.
it.
But you can't. Nobody would be able to afford it because all the good Legos are bottom line $200.
They better go take some loans. No, I'm just kidding.
He had pulled a bag of candy and left it on my side of the bed.
Ooh.
There were also huge boxes from the shelf he didn't finish decluttering, now taking up space on the kitchen floor. Meanwhile, he was on his computer playing video games. I was livid. He has a pattern of prioritizing screen time over housework, responsibilities, and even our pets.
You having a kid with him.
I knew if I stayed, I'd just end up yelling. So instead of engaging, is this better? I quietly switched off the internet router and left the house with my dog to cool off. Later, he texted me saying, I should probably sleep in the other bedroom tonight, which goes against one of our relationship rules. We don't kick each other out of the bedroom. This morning, which I think that's really, I 100% agree with that, right?
Well,
I don't like it when they're like, well, you're going to sleep on the couch tonight.
You're avoiding an issue and thinking you're going to sleep it off.
And also, it's like, it's both of you guys' bedroom, so why would you kick someone? So I think that's this girl, this woman, sounds like she's got a lot together. Her worst mistake was marrying this guy, and the second was getting pregnant.
Yeah.
This morning, he even locked me out of the bathroom and closet while I was trying to get ready for work. I don't like playing games in relationships, but I also feel like I wasn't being unreasonable. I've had conversations with him before about balancing responsibilities, but nothing ever changes. Am I the a-hole?
No, you're pregnant with his kid, you stupid moron. Not her. He's the moron.
Yeah?
Come on, like, even if...
I mean, obviously that was wasn't a great reaction. I mean, I would never do that, but I also don't want to turn the internet off.
Yeah, but I feel like...
But at the same time, 100% deserved, right? What she did.
I think she was being nice.
Yeah.
In the sense
prioritizing screen time over pets.
She's in her second trimester. Mm-hmm. That's where a lot of things are forming, and you don't need to be... I mean, you don't need to be under any stress when you're pregnant, ever.
Right.
But, like... There's a lot of stuff going on in all the trimesters, and I think the second one's kind of the most.
That's crazy that this is a thing. Like,
it's scary. Like, she's pregnant with your
and you
kid.
marry that. Not only that, but you marry that person.
Well, it's like you keep telling me, like, when we read stuff about women that get pregnant and men just like go Super Saiyan in the opposite way. It's weird.
It is. It's really
Why
weird.
Are you
and
not,
it's scary.
You're not the a-hole your husband is, and he should have been sleeping outside with the dog. If the dog sleeps outside. Am I the stupid pee-pee butthole, whatever it is, for getting upset because my husband accidentally called me and I heard him flirting with another woman? Okay, let me stop.
All right, so your consensus is not the a-hole.
No.
Okay.
I, 30 female, got an accidental call from my husband, 31 male, while he was at work. My husband is a regional... My husband is a regional manager for a pretty big national restaurant chain. Chili's, Applebee's, etc. We share location. I knew he was checking up on one of his stores, and I know who the manager was, and have been uneasy about him working with her because of a friend of mine who had gone into the restaurant one time and had let me know that the female manager at the restaurant was being extremely flirtatious with my husband, who is also her boss. She did not. She did let me know that he didn't seem too interested, but that night, that might have been because he saw my friend there. Anyway, I know I should have hung up the first thing I heard when I was trying to get his attention on the phone was another girl telling him, "Hello there, sunshine," in the most enthusiastic way. Oof. And my husband telling her good morning, and I'm assuming giving her a hug because it sounded like shuffling near the phone. Oh, man. The next few minutes were followed by a few sentences of him talking about work, and then they agreed on a solution to a work problem, and I heard her tell my husband, "I feel like we're connected," in the most flirtatious way, and my husband saying, "Hey, hey, hey," in a joking way, but also as if to tell her to keep it down. I'm extremely annoyed at this point, and then I hear my husband ask her to bring her some paperwork, and she says no, but in the voice of a playful child.
Ooh, so she said, no.
My husband follows up with "just give it to me," and laughs, and I hear them go over some paperwork. She laughs at everything my husband says, even if he's not trying to be funny, and is extremely giddy, and I hang up after a few minutes because I couldn't listen to them I couldn't listen to them acting like people who have a crush on each other. And my husband also not shutting it down and continued to entertain its behavior and going along with it. It's been a month since I heard this call, and today I sent my husband a video of a pastor talking about a wedding ring on a man's finger being invisible to some women, and it being the man's job to make it known he's happily married, and being was intentional about bringing up his wife when he knows other women are being inappropriate. Well, I never send videos or messages like that to him, so he acted confused and said, "What's that about?" And I couldn't hold it in anymore and told him about the butt dial and how I heard him flirting. He is mad. He is now mad at me because he says it's always something with you. I don't cheat or do anything. You always want to start with some for some context. He cheated on me in the past with coworkers. When we had just gotten married. That was 4 years ago. He hasn't cheated since that I know of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then.
This just brought back so many insecure feelings. I feel like I don't know my husband anymore. I feel like I'm being gaslighted, and he's he's trying to make it seem like I'm crazy, and now he's even telling me offensive things and talking bad about me being a stay-at-home mom. I work from home and make 6 figures. He made fun of my little business. and said, all I do is make crafts all day and call that a job. He never says anything like this to me, and I feel like he's deflecting because he's been caught up. He's been caught up. We're going back to square one after all this time. So am I the a-hole bring this up? No.
The context, first I was like, well, talk to him, right? To be like, hey, I heard this. This is what I heard. But no, he's already cheated. Right after the wedding.
He just wanted one more.
And then absolutely he's deflecting 100% because that always happens. Oh, they get caught. Well, you just sit at home making crafts and paying the bills.
But she makes six figures. I mean, he makes six figures.
Probably, they probably both do.
They both definitely do. If he's a regional manager of Applebee's and all that, he should be making at least $85,000.
So, out of curiosity, how do you shut that down, Charles, as the professional shutter down of women?
You just bring her professional shutter down.
Yeah, because clearly the woman's flirting with him and stuff, and he's going hey.
Yeah,
bring me some paperwork.
I just went, hey, bring the paperwork. I kind of talk monotone. You can laugh and joke, but when okay, this is a little too far. What I like to do is I bring up subjects that I know that you're interested in, or that you watch, or whatever, or you play games, and I just keep talking.
That doesn't always work.
It doesn't. Sometimes it gets worse.
Yeah, because there's women who they wanna.
Or let me hang out. You guys can come hang out with me, and we can do this together. And I'm like, oh, that's not bad. I don't think it's bad, but I know it's not going to work out.
Yeah, well, when a woman finds out is coming on to you, and then you tell her about the girlfriend, and then they say, oh, you guys can hang out. It's definitely a trap because she wants to show look how much better I am. Because she's gonna show up in her girlfriend attire, in my girlfriend attire, which is I'm already taken. And I didn't feel like dressing up today, so I'm in my normal clothes.
Right.
And she's going to show up in her, I'm so single and I'm available attire. And they look at your girlfriend didn't dress up?
I'm like, yeah, who cares?
Does that bother you? Not me either.
I feel bad because, how many times have I been rejected in my life? A lot. So to be like, well, yeah, I'm not sad for rejecting someone by talking about you. I'm just saying, it must suck to be like, yeah, I'm going to have to shut it down. Makes me
you really buried the lead there all the way at the bottom. And the man cheated on you early on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring that up first.
People. Yeah.
What?
That should have been the first thing. You probably would have saved a few paragraphs.
Yeah, the rest of it doesn't matter because it's you've already shown yourself to be untrustworthy. So.
And now you have to hope that she's not pregnant.
Again.
Yeah. Wait.
She's a stay-at-home mom.
Oh man, why am I not? I didn't click. I'm stupid.
Yeah, they already have kids, at least one.
That's sad.
Yeah.
And people do that. My dad was the manager of a restaurant when he was cheating.
Really? Really?
He was the manager of a Shoney's.
No.
Assistant manager or manager, I can't remember.
I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah, he managed to. He definitely did more.
What is it about managers?
There's a lot of free time and there's power and you can go everywhere. You know everything. You can go everywhere you want.
Weird.
I also think that and this is just from my experience being around managers, being a manager previously, and then working with higher echelon people in companies. A lot of them are they take advantage of not being at home.
Yeah.
It's like they get married and they forget why they got married. You want to spend time with her all the time.
Yeah.
That's what you want to do. And you're like, oh, well, she looks like this, or she had kids, or her body looks like this, but this girl looks like this. And it's that's not what it's about.
Yeah.
You need to grow up for a second. That's a huge commitment, and you have to. I don't think you should have to constantly remind yourself, but you need to remember that moment means something.
Yeah.
And you want to be with her forever. That means through thick and thin. That means through the world trying to push you to someone else. You know what I mean? Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid.
Well, on that happy note, I think we're going to stop here for today. That was
something.
How do we feel about that?
I have a problem with there being so many of these.
Yeah.
That's a problem. Yeah. There's a lot of people in the world.
These are specifically relationship ones, but there's ones about non-relation, with dads and siblings and roommates and stuff. But this one is mostly husband and wife stuff. But anyway,
sad.
if you guys liked this kind of video, let us know. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff.
Yeah, do it.
We'll definitely do more. I really like doing.
I love this stuff, and it would be fun. Do it.
Why do you look like a hostage? I didn't force him to do this.
Please.
Stop.
Like and subscribe.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys next time.
Bye. Mwah.